Hey, Diversity Lady here. We're with Chris from Billy Reed and excited to have you in town today from DC.
Absolutely.
Is it your first time in Florence or?
No, I've been a couple other times, but this is my first time here at the Shoals Diversity Center. I'm excited to be here. Yeah.
Great, we're happy to have you here. Chris, tell us what you do at Billy Reed.
So, Billy Reed, for the last 3 years, I've been the Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, and we've now added culture as well. So as we look at ways to further connect with community and get involved and engage.
Fantastic, I love that. So I know when you talk about diversity, equity, and inclusion, kind of some people get tired of like those three words all the time, but it means something different to every person in every organization. So kind of you just kind of share what diversity, equity, and inclusion means for you.
Yeah, so for me and for us at Billy Reed, really what it means is appreciating the diversity of our workforce, the people that are contributing day in and day out. And when we think about equity and inclusion, it's what does the culture of inclusion look like at our workplace? What does it not only mean for us as a company, but what does it mean to them as an individual? What does it mean in terms of their personal as well as professional development? Do they have those access to resources and things beyond their job role that can further their career and hopefully furthering their career with us? And then an inclusion means how is their input helping to drive the mission of the brand, and how are they able to bring their lived experience, not only their technical skills and training, but their lived experience to help us better understand how we can be a better company, not only as a place to work, but to the customers, the consumers, the audience that we hope to engage with as we build and grow.
Yeah, I love that. And this was your first year for us at Shoals Diversity Center, 501c3 here to give support to the mental health of the LGBTQ community, and we host Pride every year. And Billy Reed was one of those supporters or sponsors of Pride this year. Why do you think it's important for organizations to kind of reach out and make that kind of connection?
Yeah, I think it's so critically important for businesses to truly find ways that they can authentically engage. Like I was sharing with you earlier, nearly we had about 18% of people that work for us that identify with the LGBTQ plus community that identify, and we wanted to make sure that we embrace that, and we also look at ways that we can connect again with the community, how we can be involved in a genuine and authentic way. And when I think about us being headquartered here in Florence and y'all being here, it's like we gotta activate in our own backyard and not only activate on our own, but partner with people that are doing the work, people that are really helping to connect with the individuals in the community, provide those resources, places of support and real world aid. Because I think if we get behind the folks that are doing the work, we can continue to be so much better in terms of how we build community and how we continue to drive the mission of the Shoals Diversity Center.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And we had talked a little bit too before about education about the LGBTQ community. A lot of people have problems with those letters and saying it and that type of thing. What does each one of them mean? And talk about a little bit the importance of getting that type of cultural humility training education into businesses.
Yeah, I mean, as we're looking to grow, and then you understand that how the world is evolving, and in the places that we're going to be in, that we're in, and understanding also too how the folks from the community have contributed to who we are as a company and where we've been able to go, and valuing those experiences means valuing the person.
Absolutely.
And if we can get a better understanding of who they are, I think that gives them a better appreciation of who our company is.
Yeah.
And then also what that means to the community. So we want to be able to, like I said, connect in as many ways as possible. And for us, our brand, the pillars of our brand culture, it's fashion, it's music, it's food, hospitality, and art. Yeah. And I think when we think about ways to activate those are the ways that we can do it authentically, because people associate that with our brand. And when you look at, you know, Renaissance City, Pride, Love is Louder, it was all of those things.
Yeah.
So for us, and with it being here in Florence, for us it just made sense, and we're hoping to continue to invest and be a part of that celebration.
Awesome, and we appreciate that. So thank you for stopping by.
Oh, it's
Great
my
to
pleasure.
see you again, always.
I told you I couldn't come all this way and not come to LO.
Right? That's right. Okay. Love it. Thanks.
Absolutely.